Reggie, you've been back now for a little while, working out with some of the guys. Just what's it been like for you getting ready, prepared for the season?
What's up, Lamb? Being back around these guys is something I can't explain. Like I said, just a great group of individuals. Everybody's always trying to get better. Everybody's hungry. You know what? I might not say the word today. So we're all hungry to be the greatest. That's what I'll say. We're hungry to be the best. Maybe 3 years I've been talking about it, and that's probably what has prevented us from doing what I want to do. So I think we all know my goal, but we all are out here just trying to get better. Being around each other is just fun, competitive, striving to be great, and just trying to find ways to get better and be a better team.
The contract situation kind of lingers. Has there been any progress with the contract negotiations?
Our representation and Sam and the Thunder organization have been talking. Hopefully, got a month to try to get things done, and hoping that we can figure that out. Definitely, love being a part of this team and love the city. The fans are great. Can't probably find a better fan base, so grateful for that, and definitely blessed to be a part of that and thankful for it. So I guess let's just hope they make progress on things, and it's not something that anybody has to talk about anymore or think about, and we can just focus on the season. So that's where I'm trying to hopefully get things to this point. What's up, Lamb? Solid.
Yeah, Reggie, is this something you've never gone through, coming into a season where you're under the contract has become an issue? Have you thought about how you put that out of your mind, how you don't let it become something that preys upon you?
Just play ball. That's what I've grown up loving to do. That's where I'm going to keep my focus. I hired my agent for a reason. I trust, he's got the information for myself and all parties involved that he needs, and I'm going to allow my agent and the Thunder organization to figure those things out. Hopefully we can get it done. But for me, I'm just going to focus on basketball.
Hey, you've been vocal. You want to start. What do you think you got to do to get that starting spot to earn it?
I don't know. I got to show I'm the best candidate for it in some aspect. I can just feel it for myself. I have to go out there and just compete, be the player I know I am. If that job's looking for, I guess, has certain aspects to fulfill it, that's not what I'm going to go in and focus on. I'm just going to focus on being myself, going into camp. I feel I've been trying to improve my game this summer, and hopefully I can show that. If I win it, I'm happy. If not, nothing I can do about it, and just have to go out there and compete and just find ways to help this team improve. And like I said, be the best that we can be, hopefully, at the end of the season.
What aspect you said improve your game? What particularly you talking about?
Particularly for me, just once again, just improving my shot. I'm of course going to stay aggressive, attacking the basket, but continue to work on long-range shot, three-point, outside, getting comfortable. Comfortable myself from pulling up from half court. I don't know if the world is, but hey, I've put in a lot of reps and may not see that shot at all, but I'm just comfortable pulling up from wherever it is on the court and working as hard as I can to improve my mid-range game. I figure that's where a lot of guys have kind of taken off the beating of their bodies, and also if you want to be an elite guard, that's kind of where people have gotten better. I've seen Russ do it. KD can shoot from anywhere. Can name many guards from other teams, but focuses on this team. So just to get better, I really feel like that's where I have to make the biggest leap and get a comfortability of where I can find shots in mid-range. And if I can hit that consistently, I can just make plays for the rest of my team. So just find a way to be the best teammate and the best player I could be.
Yeah, Reggie, why do you think that maybe 2-point guard starting in the backcourt is the way to go as opposed to a guy you're saying hello to, what is he, 6'8" or so, the long arms, maybe more of a prototypical 2. Why do you think that, you laugh at that, does size matters? Why do you think you and Russ would make, the best starting backcourt?
We're competitive. That's all I can leave it at. I'm not the coach. I'm not really the one coming up with the lineups. It's not for me to think about. I just, like I said, I've been strong about it. I want to be a starter. I can leave it at that, and then I can just go out and compete. I'm not the guy that's going to make up the rotations or anything like that. So I know what I have, I guess, in my mind and how maybe a vision of how things I'd like maybe to go, but after that, that's not what I get paid to do. I get paid to help the team out in any way I can and go out there and be a player and compete. So I'm going to find ways to just be competitive and continue to go out there and be the best player I can each night and help my team to be the best team each night.
Hey,
Reggie.
Oh, go ahead.
That big game you had against Memphis in the playoffs, does that change the way you view yourself as a player at all?
No, I've always viewed myself as someone who can go out there and compete, step in, and make great contributions. Wasn't asked to do so last year, just kind of happened in that situation, but I've always had confidence in myself. Definitely have had doubts in myself, but most of the time at the end of the night, I'm a very confident individual. I believe I put in the work, and I believe I've been blessed by my God to do some miraculous things. I think we all have in life, and we just got to find out what it is. But I just want to go out there and compete, and I think that's probably where my competitive nature comes from. I feel like I've been blessed beyond wildest measure, so for me, I don't want to just how I feel. I don't know how people will take it, but I don't want to disrespect my God by settling. I think personally for me, everybody has a reason and chance to go out there and be great in whatever aspect they want in life, and I've always strived to be the best. So that's kind of how I approach life day in and day out.
Hey, Reggie, obviously you're a big part of the team, regardless of what happens. Why do you want to be a starter? Why does it matter in your mind? Why do you want to be a starter?
Because I've always wanted to be a starter. I've always wanted to be great. All the greats I've seen started. So it's kind of the mold. It's hard to make it out of two generations being remembered. I'm trying to think who was. I remember some jersey being retired. Is there a Sinclair for the Bucks? No. Dang, me and somebody was talking about this my rookie year. Well, to sum it up, it's hard to make it out of two generations. It's probably 1 out of 3 players. I feel like there's only 3 players every generation that make it out the next class, not the people who grew up watching them. I grew up watching Jordan, so if I had a kid, Jordan is still going to be remembered. And that's how I just want to be great. That's just how I've always grown up. I just want a chance to be great. If it doesn't work, oh well, but at least I tried. That's just how I feel. And that's just the ones that I remember have always been a starter. I can't recall a super 6-man. I never thought of it growing up. I never felt like that, and that's just how they make great contribution. It takes everybody to be on a team. Not down that. A lot of people don't see the hard work from guy 1 through 15 in the whole organization, but just my family telling me, and especially my brother growing up, I always felt like I wanted a chance to be great. Just have my destiny in my own hand. And if it works, oh well. If it doesn't, oh well. But all I can ask for in life is a chance.
How about
Quiet out in the hall.
That's probably lame.
How about a guy like Manu Ginobili, his career path, what he's done? I mean, if you look at a guy like that, is that
No, he's
potential
special.
great?
Man, the things he's done back in his community, things he's done in Argentina, what he's accomplished in this league. But once again, when I have always grown up just believing I want a majority of my time to be spent playing against other starters. Just growing up, maybe not now because everybody's good, but growing up now, I just felt like it was a cop-out. I want to play against the best. I want to play against Chris Paul. I want to play against Kyrie Irving. I want to consider playing against those guys. I want to be mentioned in the highest of levels. I want to be a chance to just go out and play and be the best I can be and be considered amongst the best. I want to be the best, but at least be in the category.
Reggie, when you think back to your rookie year and you couldn't get off the bench, and now here you are and everybody wants you to sign a piece of paper sometime in the next month, how much better are you now than you were then, and has it seemed like a long time ago?
Not too long ago. This is flying. It's hard to believe I'm in my 4th year. Like you said, I'm just blessed. I don't know. I don't want anybody to ever believe I'm not thankful. I'm very blessed to even be one of what, 450? To wake up, I'm blessed. To be here, I'm so thankful. Just to be in this position, I've always wanted more. I've always wanted a chance at just more. I remember a story my parents told me and my brothers growing up was we should be thankful because we were in a better position than 70% of the world by having our parents together at the time and having a roof over our head. And it could seem so rude, but I remember my brother who lives with me now, Travis, looking at my parents and asking them, and me thinking the same thing. It's just always been instilled was, what about the other 30%? I don't care what's behind me. I've always strived to be in the top percentile of whatever I do in life. I want to be the best person I could be. I want to be best at my craft. I just strive to be great in everything I do, so I'm thankful for being in a position, whatever percentage is behind me, but I've always strived to go further. I don't think that's just how you base yourself to be thankful for being in a position. I can be content where I'm at, but I still want more, and that's just how I plan to live my life. My brother, he's always instilled that in me. My family's instilled that in me. Once they hear that, just always strive to be greater.
If you're not a starter, if you are a sixth man, is that something you can accept or is it a deal breaker?
No, like I said, I could be content, but I still always want to be better. I could be the #1 player at my position at point guard in the league. I still want to be the best player in the league. I want to be the best in the world. That's how I wake up every day. That's how I approach my workouts. I can't half-ass anything. That's just how I am. That's just who I am.